Now, from WYDC TV, this is Big Fox News at 10.
Good evening, I'm Meredith Mitchell with Big Fox News. Scott Beadle has the night off. Say it isn't snow. It's April the 19th and it looks a little bit like February. Many in the southern tier woke up to snow on the ground this morning, and it didn't stop there. Light flurries continued throughout the afternoon, leaving people wondering when we'll start feeling the effects of spring. Good news, though, this could be winter's last grip. Chief Meteorologist Chris Summer is with us to tell us about a spring-like forecast.
Yeah, we're sure hoping so. We're going to try to get some warmer weather back into our area, especially early next week. Now, this weekend's still going to be on the chillier side, but I think we can say goodbye to the snow, as most of the snow flurries and snow activity has come to an end across our area. Temperatures do drop back to 27, though, overnight tonight, with our northwest winds still gusting at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. Now, still going to be on the cooler side for our Friday. Temperatures basically staying in the mid to upper 40s in most areas. Now, we do get a little bit warmer this weekend, still cooler than average for this time of year, but I think you're going to enjoy the sunshine and temperatures into the low 50s, possibly by Saturday, maybe mid 50s as we head to Sunday. So definitely looking like more spring-like weather. And even as we get to next week, I do think there is more spring-like weather in our forecast as we head to the middle part of next week. But here's what it looks like for your Friday. Yeah, after that system moves out of our area, again, taking the snow along with it. Just some chilly weather still behind it. Have a little bit of a breeze to deal with as well, so still can be a little brisk across the area with temperatures basically staying in the low to mid 40s for daytime highs on our Friday. But again, weekend looking dry with some more sunshine in the forecast. Here's that 7-day forecast. 52, the high for Saturday, partly to mostly sunny skies. 56 degrees, the high on Sunday. Here comes some 60s by early next week. We're looking for temperatures at least low to mid 60s for our daytime highs on Monday and Tuesday. Maybe a little rain in the forecast by Wednesday, but even early next week, looks like temperatures will stay for the middle part of next week in the mid to upper 50s as well. So I do think we're going to be seeing more spring-like weather as we get into next work week. Meredith?
Looks like a great improvement for sure. Well, the department store Bon-Ton has announced it will be closing its doors and selling its assets to a group of liquidators. Just last year, Bon-Ton moved to a new expanded space at the Arnott Mall, holding a ribbon-cutting ceremony back in September to celebrate that expansion. Now the retail giant says it's closing its more than 200 stores nationwide within the next 10 to 12 weeks. Just last month, another retail giant at Horsehead's store, Toys R Us, announced it would also be closing as well. This has some shoppers questioning the future of shopping malls and brick-and-mortar stores.
Kind of sad because we're losing all of our stores. Some of us don't like to shop online. I like to see and feel what I'm getting, you know, if it's clothing. Sometimes try it on.
Bon-Ton filed for bankruptcy back in February. The company employs more than 80,000 people, besides Arnott Mall in Horseheads. Bon-Ton also has stores at the Ithaca Mall and the Oakdale Mall in Johnson City. And the Pennsylvania Senate has approved legislation to toughen criminal penalties when hazing results in injury or death. Senate Bill 1090 has been sent to the House yesterday. The measure was drafted after the death of Penn State student Tim Piazza during a fraternity pledge ceremony last year. Under the bill, hazing that results in injury would be a third-degree misdemeanor. Offenders would face up to a year in prison. Hazing that results in death would be a third-degree felony, punishable by up to 7 years in prison. And this week is National Volunteer Week, an annual celebration to show appreciation for volunteerism. One of the biggest charitable organizations in our area is the Salvation Army, whose mission is to rebuild broken homes and lives and also fight poverty with the help of volunteers. Operations for the charity are supervised by trained commissioned officers who have devoted their lives to the mission. Big Fox spoke to two captains of the Salvation Army about what their volunteers mean to them.
We have a National Volunteer Week, and it's established in 1974 and has grown very fast each year. And with thousands of volunteer projects and a special event scheduled throughout the week. And the Signature Week is about honoring the impact of volunteers in our community and inspiring others to serve. We want to thank you. Thanks everyone. Thanks every one of the volunteers who make the difference in this community in Corning.
Words will be short to describe how important is our volunteers' work. They are the engine who move the service, the love, the care for the people, for our community. We are the link for service to help others. But without the volunteers, the work will be very difficult to do it.
There are many ways to help the Salvation Army if you want to get involved. Donate food, clothes, or money by stopping by a Salvation Army store near you. Or visit the Salvation Army's website, salvationarmyusa.org, to see one of the many ways that you can volunteer. Well, Chief Meteorologist Chris Summers is back with another check of the forecast and when that snow will finally wind down.
Here's your local stock market update from Big Fox.
And taking a final look at our 7-day forecast, we do see temperatures staying a little on the cooler side for your Friday, 44 degrees. Have a little breeze to deal with as well. That'll probably put wind chills back into the 30s. But I think we can confidently say that we're going to be done with winter here over the next couple of days. Look at next week, we get back into the 60s for highs by Monday and Tuesday. And actually, weekend looks pretty good too. Overnight lows are on the chillier side with our overnight lows in the 20s, but daytime highs back into the 50s both Saturday and Sunday. Here comes the 60s for highs next week. Do even have a chance of rain in the forecast on Wednesday. And with that rain on Wednesday, it looks like it'll be all rain as temperatures will stay well above freezing. So hopefully saying goodbye to snow as well here over the next several days.
That 4-letter word.
I know. Hopefully say goodbye till next year for that.
Good deal. Well, thanks so much for joining us on Big Fox News. Have a great night.